Hello there. Welcome back to the COE Taiko Tournament 2026. Is it really loud? Are you... Okay, no. I thought I saw someone covering their ears. Oh my gosh. So, after a technical delay, we are here with our first main stage match of the round of 16. Our next 4 will be on this stage. And our first for you here is fractal161, a name you may know, against Wanijimaru, a name you may know for being a Taiko BN. So... Plenty of resume on both sides. I'm over to Hedge 2015. You may know me playing in this tournament. And with me is _Ethan_, you may know for being the host of this tournament. Hello, Ethan.
Hello, Botched. It's good to be up here, and yeah, I'm excited to watch see how Waniji takes on the 2023 Classic Tetris World Champion.
Yeah, I
always
was
going to name
mention
drop that one when Fractal comes up, because he's quite popular and well known from that.
He's good about it. He won't name drop it himself. That's why we got to do it for him. So, yeah, your boy, part of the Tetris community, as are you.
Once upon a time, yes, but he's been swamped actually by the amount of people that have sort of recognized him and come up with pictures is quite surprising. So, but now he's here and he's playing Taiko, and he is very good at it.
Oh yeah, so Seed 5, I think there was a pretty clear in-quals delineation between the top 4 and everyone else, but Fractal doing the most work of anyone to try and bridge that gap. Fractal going to win the roll here 54-47. He will choose first pick and second ban. So Wanijimaru to ban first, going to be No Mod 6, the speed tag map Decay. Fractal going to ban Hidden Double Time, the beginning.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Fractal's not... He's not bad at Hidden, but it's not his strong suit.
Oh, look at this. Straight into picking No Mod 3. So, the first song played in this match is known as Skibbity Slicers. There's more, but it goes off screen. Hold on a second. Please hold.
Skibbity Slicers Omega Sigma.
But how many pluses? So, Fractal apologizing. Wanijimaru is okay with it.
I'd have to say it's 6 or 7 pluses.
Are you proud? Are you happy with what you've done?
Always.
Wow,
anyway.
He's immune. Omega handsome, I wonder what that could mean.
God. But yeah, we got No Mod 3. This is definitely Fractal's area of expertise.
Look at that smile on his face. He's ready to have some fun on the left there. So, Fractal versus Wanijimaru getting underway on the No Mod speed. This map is brutal. It honestly should be at stars. I don't know why it's not. There are many insane sections. We'll get into it right away. 314 BPM.
Yeah, Fractal's not necessarily known for his sheer speed ability, but he does play a lot of DT, which will help him out with those sort of faster maps. And already, Waniji's got a couple of misses there, slipping down 10% accuracy below Fractal, who's holding on to the FC, but admittedly only just.
Oh, wow. So clean. Fractal hitting that intro with some brutal 314.16. We're bursting 470 BPM in round 1, map 1, online, full nerves. Doesn't matter. Fractal holding this FC. Wanijimaru having trouble. We're hitting them on a 1-6. Fractal gonna lose that FC finally. It is one of the hardest maps in the pool. But a clear difference in speed comfort is established here, Ethan.
Oh yeah, exactly. And to be fair, Fractal's also, maybe not with Taiko, but he's got a lot of experience playing on stage in big high-pressure scenarios, so I don't think nerves would necessarily be an issue for him here.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of, Taiko tournament players, they've played matches before, but they have never played physically in front of people, physically in the room with their opponent. Fractal is used to this in a way, few are, but when Wanijimaru did play COE GTS last year, he's been here before. It's just not really going to save you on a map like this. Really having trouble here.
Yeah, this is definitely, you can definitely tell this is Fractal's first pick. He's so comfortable and so
triple part
with it.
We both agree this is impossible. Me and Fractal, he's going to miss outside the triples, but hit most of it. He'll be okay with that. Really just looking for as good of a score as he can here. It's a victory lap, and we're halfway through the map.
Yeah, 360,000 points down. Unfortunately, nothing Waniji can do to come back from this. And really, I suppose just a case of can Fractal hold on to a 98 accuracy for the end of the map comes. Doing well so far as we get into the last sort of quarter of the map.
Yeah, no trouble here for Fractal161. Catches the 1-3, does find a chain miss. You can't really miss only one node in this map unless your mechanics are so insane that you're just comfortable on it. Fractal not quite there, but still hovering a high 97. This is astounding from this guy. Almost everybody has been struggling endlessly with this map for the past 2 days, trying to figure out how to tap that fast. It looks like someone has cracked the code, passes 900K. Map 1 goes to Fractal.
With exactly 98% accuracy. Well done.
Yes, sir.
For Fractal, 36 misses, 18 100s.
Yeah, 619 combo like the area code. Good stuff from Fractal. Passing 900K on a map where most are not going to be passing 900K, even among the higher seeds here.
Quite, that is a very good score, even amongst our competitors. And now over to Waniji's pick, hopefully something a little bit more comfortable for him.
I think we're likely to see EHR. He plays a lot of it in his spare time. You know, the spare time he has from BNing, modding maps. Yep, EHR 2 it is. I saw him practicing this just a minute ago during our tech delay. Nobody can escape from death.
Yeah, the death in this case being many finishers at a very high SV. But Fractal does play hard rock. He is quite good at it.
Oh, yes, he is. I feel so ego saying this, but comparisons, especially lately, have been drawn between his skill set and mine. And if you know me, EHR2 is included, and it may be included in Fractal's repertoire here. We'll see what... Oh my god, he's pointing. He noticed me. All right. Beginning with EHR2 here, perhaps. Any moment now.
Yeah.
Who can escape from death? Maybe one of these two going to manage it. Wanijimaru, pretty good at this skill set. Of course, this is a hard map. Rafalj, one of the best fast hard rock players ever, knows how to make a fast hard rock hard. Fractal going to find a miss immediately, just a little bit of discomfort. The start of this map, it feels harder than it should be. It just feels very fast. You get used to it quickly, but the early miss, totally excusable there for Fractal.
Yeah, but it is going to give Waniji just a slim lead, 2,000 points. Has a slight accuracy advantage, but we'll see how long he can hold on to that, as Fractal does actually drop a couple more 100s, and the lead growing inch by inch for Waniji.
I'm not singing it. Maybe later. The finishers coming in, both players hitting them all. Wanijimaru looking so comfortable. He's on two 100s right now, one of which on the intro, hitting this whole Ki. Fractal finding more misses. And it looks like somebody's got moves on the other side here. This will not be one-way traffic. Wanijimaru showing he's here to play. FCing this first Ki with 99%. Yeah,
total flip from the first map where Waniji just looks out of depth and out of comfort. But right now, so much more comfortable here. Still holding on to nearly a 99 FC. Fractal's not a high 97 is not a bad score for a, 2-3 miss, but
no, not at all.
Yeah, Waniji in the lead by about 30,000 points. It's a solid advantage, but could all go away if he is not careful. And he's got half of the map left to go.
The high SV.
There's a miss from Waniji. The door opened just a crack there for Fractal.
Now the nerves. You got to keep it together. You may not know how far ahead or if ahead you are. Second Ki coming through. Finishers no problem for anyone. These guys making this look a lot easier than it is, believe me. Fractal going to find a bit of a chain miss on finishers here. It's at least a little nicer when the notes are less dense, even though they're large. And Wanijimaru going to hit that finisher section. Fractal with another brick. And Wanijimaru looking to claim one immediately here.
Yeah, this finisher section is just what's throwing Fractal off here. The gap now up to 40,000 points. We've still got a third of the map to go, and we have seen Waniji miss already. So it's not out of reach for Fractal, but perhaps slipping further and further away as we get into the last corner of the map. He needs Waniji really to pick up some misses, and he needs to nail the finisher section.
Last Ki coming in. Here we go. This is the hard part, and it's very long. The last quarter of this map, non-stop difficulty.
Waniji's struggling a little bit for accuracy. The gap's going to dip below 30,000 points. Fractal's still holding on for now, but he drops a miss. And that gives Waniji just some more comfort, but he trades the miss back.
And it's big.
Big chain miss there for Waniji, but the gap is still holding about 20,000 with another traded miss from the two of them.
The triple finishers come in. It's relentless. This map will not let them go until the very end.
Waniji's gap is diminishing. Can he hold on? There's not
much
so left.
It's a bloodbath.
It's on Fractal's side. He just needs to hold steady enough to the end of the map.
And it looks like Fractal's stolen it. It's 25k in his favor now. The end just a little bit too much for Wanijimaru. The extra skill cap of Fractal coming in and saving him from death.
Wow.
It's a break point, and you see the combo difference. Wanijimaru going to half combo that map, about 800. Really, really strong, but the ending just proving to be a little too much. And well, someone is having fun on the 500 hertz main stage monitors. I can tell you from last year, they are so good. It's like, I don't know, you come up here and you just skill boost. Very strange.
I think, by the way, at this point, also worth pointing out that Fractal, despite being, I think, peaking at like top 500 in Fractal, in Tetris, has never, top 500 in Taiko.
I think he's top 500 in Tetris,
He's top 500 in a lot of things. He's never played on an actual desktop setup before, just laptops. So this is his first time, apart from the practice back there, where he's been on an actual desktop setup.
I do feel like there is a difference, and maybe we're seeing it here. HR2 maybe not going as cleanly as you would have hoped, but it is a hard map, and he is 2-0 up. The no mod 3, of course, maybe compensates for the HR2 not being quite where he wanted it to be. And the next pick is free mod 1. It's going to be Chain Dancer. We can't currently hear it. I don't know if we're supposed to not hear it. Maybe we will in just a moment. Both players appear to be ready, and I get the feeling we're going to see a hard rock battle here.
Yeah, like I said, Fractal can read hidden hard rock and hidden, but he's not known for it. It's not his strong suit.
And Yongan free mods are hard.
Yongan
You
free mods
play
are
your
very
comfort
hard.
mod, or you don't play at all. Here we go. Oh,
Nope.
okay, we're back.
Well, we're back. Okay, but both players on hard rock looks like they've had a little bit of a shaky start for both of them. Both have picked up misses, I believe, and Waniji's struggling a little bit more here, giving Fractal an early lead, who is recovering his accuracy, but was at once at like 93%.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is the simpler of the two free mods by a lot, but that's not saying much if you've seen FM2. This map's still quite technical, especially outside the KIs even. I mean, look at some of these kind of little 1-6 doublets coming at you. I believe the first KI is approaching though, and this is where men are made. The 6% accuracy difference right now. Fractal looking comfortable. They catch the mono. In fact, Wanijimaru doesn't. The Ki coming in. The 1-6 gets difficult here. The scroll gets high. Hard rock not easy on this section.
Yeah, this is so tough. And once again, it just looks like Fractal's got that extra bit of cap over Wanijimaru here. It just looks so much more comfortable. My commentator playing along.
I like Taiko. I like Taiko a lot. Like, really a lot.
But yeah, Fractal holding on to the 97% accuracy. He's missed, I think, 2 or 3 times now at this point.
Ooh, bit of a chain miss, but...
Yeah,
oh yeah, the BPM increase. Brutal here. I believe it goes up to 220. Yeah, it does. Needed a quick nod of confirmation there.
Ooh, and Waniji actually hits that little stream there, while Fractal just misses at the end.
Yeah, a bit of kind of HR2-like action there, but as we calm back down, you gotta settle quickly in, or you're gonna lose a lot of accuracy to overhitting or rushing rather.
Ooh, both players missing on the same spot, but Fractal is still comfortably in the lead here by 115,000 points.
Wanijimaru is single tapping this 1-6.
Is
Hello? Yeah, he was. Look. Wait, our KDDK player who goes fast, rare breed, does find a lot of misses here, and this does appear to be Fractal's point to lose all the way.
Nice little break as well. A staple of any Yongan pool.
He tends to do that.
This map mapped by the wonderful Taiko brother.
Yeah, in the front row right now. Front row seat to, I believe, the first gameplay of her map on the stage. Of course, map something for the main poll in 2025, but this time maybe not with the burden of running the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Getting a watch now.
Fractal holding on to a 95 AC. I think this will be an A rank.
Yes,
but,
it will.
Yeah.
95 guarantees you an A. It's looking good. He's winning by a lot. Although you can see the sheer difficulty of this free mod 1 here. Both players having a hard time with playing it. 868 as a winning score means the map is hard, but it's going to be Fractal coming out on top for the 3rd time in a row.
25 misses.
Not bad.
Yeah, respectable score. I think we've just seen a couple players. Have we seen this map been played before actually?
I don't think so. I played this map and it's
oh no, we
it's
did.
hard.
I think we we didn't. I was going to say missed. Played hidden hard rock on it, but he banned this.
That
map.
was he banned this and then went with the harder free mod and HDHR'd it. That backfired a little. We have not seen free mod 1 yet, I believe.
And
no, I mean HDHRing FM2 is very high aura value. I have to give
really
anyone that does it that. Hidden 1, the pick. So going from hard rock 2 straight to hidden 1. Oh my god! I don't think I've seen anyone do that. Maybe ever. the mod reading attempt.
Yeah. See, this is interesting because, yeah, Fractal, like I said, he can play hidden, but it's not his strong suit. And he says, I think he thinks he forgot to practice this. But
That's trouble because this map is quite specialized. Swing, tech, hidden 1. Look at him.
yeah, I think if Waniji's given this some practice, he stands a really good chance here of taking a break point. We'll have to see how much of, if he hasn't played it, how much of Fractal's natural reading ability and skill cap can take him here.
All right, let's see. I hope you like Nanahira because you're in for 3 minutes of her. Early misses from Wanijimaru. Early act troubles for Fractal. And here comes the kind of meat and potatoes of this map. It's just not super dense. Like once, I don't know what snap it is. Kind of swing tech, mixing what I think is 1.6 with what I think is 1.4. Don't quote me on that.
There's some snapping in there, that is for sure. But yeah, Waniji picked backfiring just a little bit, struggling to stay in the 90% accuracy range. Fractal's not doing amazingly by any stretch of the imagination, but he's doing enough right now to build a solid lead over Waniji.
I believe he is FCing currently, actually. Bit of a build-up here. SV gets a little bit higher. And now the Ki approaches. Here we go. You're bopping to Nanahira live on stage.
I know that's controversial, but I like Nanahira.
No, I get it.
Nanahira.
I get it.
But Fractal is also bopping along. Now up into the 96s. His accuracy, yeah, isn't the best, but he's just holding it.
Finally finds a small chin miss. He was really feeling the music there. That was an impressive combo on a map of this variety.
125,000 points and only climbing will be the gap between these two. Half of the map to go yet, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, good opening there from Fractal. Especially if he hasn't practiced this map very much.
Oh, if this is a sight read, this is pretty amazing, really.
It bodes quite well for his future attempts on this, if he can put some more practice in.
Especially, like, swing with KGK full is rough, but Fractal making it look pretty doable right now. Another build-up, and it gets a bit more intense. Thankfully, just spinners here. No, like, extreme SV or anything like that, but another Ki approaches. Fractal looking dominant here. Just, he's not the most comfortable in this map, as most wouldn't be, but look at this score lead.
Yeah, fairly dominant, as we've seen in a couple maps now by Mr. Fractal. Map closing out, looking like he's going to hold on to an A-rank finish here, just about.
Ooh, another little miss at the end of the Ki, but really it's water under the bridge. Whoa, I forgot this map is hard. This outro actually looks like the most brutal part of the map. What's going on right now?
Fractal's hitting it really cleanly, actually.
Wow. There it is, the end of the map.
Very, very solid finish there from Fractal on a map that he potentially hasn't practiced very much. Got a 16 miss as well.
Some of the stuff in that map. If that's his first play, wow, that's a really impressive miscount. Wanijimaru also gonna manage the pass on what, I mean, based on the Guitar 2 pick, surely it's his second best mod. Able to play, you know, the specialized stuff on the other side, and we're gonna go from hidden to hidden. We pick Daria Core in this house. It's time for some full, ladies and gentlemen. It's hidden 2.
Yeah, Fractal also a Daria Core lover, which I think is, again, one of the many comparisons, I believe, between himself and you. You're also a Daria Core enjoyer.
Yeah, it's true. I would call it hyperflip. But, you know, good music is good music. This is hard stream, hard pattern stream hidden. There are a couple tricky SVs, especially at the end. The very first note. They have got to be ready for the very first note. Lock in, guys. Lock in.
It's very tricky.
Lock in. Like, no, please. Please don't miss it.
Oh, they both hit the first note, but I think Waniji struggling a little bit
thrown off a little bit.
A lot of hiddens, as a hidden player, you sort of sometimes you can take a little bit to get into the map to feel the rhythm, and this map doesn't give you any chance before it's already kicking down your door and expects you to play it.
So
Waniji's struggling quite a lot off the start here.
Yeah, looks like this is possibly a victory lap here for Fractal, looking to take advantage of the music buff. Of course you would get buffed by music this good. That's seeing for now, but the real meat of the map is yet to come. The difficult pattern stream section is on its way. You'll know when we get there.
But for now, Fractal holding on to this 98% FC.
Yep, Wanijimaru regaining combo, and just as I say that, it's gone. And it might take some effort to get it back. Here are the streams I've been talking about. These patterns, very difficult, and they slow down to a point that's really uncomfortable hidden, and they speed up to a point that's, well, really comfortable, but then they slow back down again, and you realize you're not here for an easy FC. And just as I say that, Fractal is going to find the miss, but it is cleanly breaking and recovering on this map. Very, very impressive. He's looking good.
Yeah, I think this is a map that definitely benefits Fractal because it doesn't require too much in the way of reading. It's not a reading heavy map, but Fractal is a very, very good stream player.
Yes.
So this pick is definitely very much suited to him, and the music buff as well, of course.
Oh, Chin Miss finally coming in, but it's saved by the bell. It's on the very last stream and the last half of it. 96 coming out of the stream section, not bad. Most would do worse. There is one more hard section, really two more, in the last third, but really the brunt of it has passed with the stream section ending. Here we go with the second of three kind of identity sections of this map. All offhand 1-6. One note and then a 1-6 quad after that note.
And these are really difficult patterns to play, and then you're slapping hidden on top of them. You can see Waniji here is just not having any fun with these at all. Fractal as well picks up some misses.
Yeah, hard pattern he missed on there. No blaming him for that. I am impressed that Waniji was better at hidden 2 than this. That's a kind of skill set that, I don't know, always surprises me. It's like a few players being better on our qualifiers hidden 2 than hidden 1, where I thought hidden 1 was just easier. These single cat notes are actually doublets. You won't be able to see it very clearly, but they are indeed. Looks like both players prepared. Fractal going to be FCing this section and taking the match 5-0, 927k on hidden 2, and that's GG, well played. Fractal moves on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, showing his stuff as a Taiko player and his first win in this tournament on stage. But yeah, cracking score there on the hidden 2 on a skill set he's not particularly practiced in.
Not the hidden guy, but doing his best here. Pretty good plays on both, and that is going to be it for Wanijimaru in this tournament. Of course, it is single elimination, and now that he has lost, he has been eliminated, but thank you for playing. Coming back as usual after COE GTS 2025. It's always nice to see the returning faces. What do we have next, Ethan? Oh, my goodness.
What do we have next? Well, we have a match next.
Honestly, only because it's Hyperflip, you could convince me that this right here is part of the song.
Yeah, this is the break. The next match we have will be TN, formerly known as Defectum, versus his fellow Norwegian. I believe this is the last Norwegian showdown of round 1 versus Zyro.
Yeah, we've got an unbelievable cluster of 6 straight Norwegians from the 5th lowest seed to the 5th highest. So I believe it's 6 all the way to 11. And we will have the third of those 3 matches. I don't know how soon. It's scheduled for 4 minutes, but we did get to start pretty late here, so I don't know.
4 minutes?
4 minutes? Oh, sorry, I misread. 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
Okay.
20 minutes of time to cool off before coming back to enjoy some more Taiko action.
It's a very hot day.
It is very hot.
Take your time to cool off. Drink your water. You do not want to be caught out by this heat. It'll do things to you. In any case, that's us done for now. Catch us again in 20 minutes for Tien versus Xyro. That'll be a fun one. And for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, Ethan.
You're welcome. It was fun to be up here. And yeah, see you all soon.
Hello? Is this the Kata Kata Wooting Club? I guess I got the wrong room. Just my luck on my first day at Uwu High School.
Eh? Hey man, you must be Marco, the new transfer student, right?
Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you.
I'm Sander, the club rep of the Kata Kata Wooting Club. Come on in.
Yeah, I always loved gaming and keyboards, so I thought this would be a great club for me. Look, this is my keyboard.
It's a nice keyboard, but I think you can do better. Let me show you what I got.
Sugoi! A Wooting?
This is my Wooting 60 GV too. Pretty awesome, right?
Man, I wish I had a Wooting myself.
Well, Marco, you don't have to worry, because we have a very special club member.
Hello!
What is that?
I'm Switchy. I'm so happy to meet you, Marco.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
A true gamer needs the blessing of rabbit trigger and adjustable actuation to reach their full potential. Are you ready to become a true gamer?
I will do my best. Gambarimasu! Man, this game f***ing sucks. The things you have to do for the Eroge buff. I miss you, HVIC.
Welcome back to the 2026 Classic Tetris 2026 COE Taiko Tournament, where we will be watching Tien versus Cyro. And I am fractal161 and my co-host Quietwater. I believe you have something to say about these players.
We have a lot to say about these players. This is the third Norwegian matchup we had today. We've seen two amazing matches, me and Kisse and Vendel and Goy earlier today, and this will be the final Norwegian showdown, the second final match of today. So I expect to see a lot of close games. Whether this one, I see some close maps, and I'm excited to see what these guys will perform.
Yeah. All right, well, it looks like they're both entering the lobby. Would you mind telling me a bit about these players, what we can expect from them?
So, Cyro is very new to the scene. I believe he's been playing for a year and a half, something like that. Very, very new player. Probably the best gimmick player in Norway right now.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. Well, there isn't much competition, to be fair. We have like half of people that play gimmick, and he's like a full gimmick player. He also plays a bit of hard rock. He's quite fond of the hard rock mod. And then not that much else. I don't think he likes the skill cap. It's just the hard rock and the gimmick, the reading mostly. And then Defectum is probably the opposite. He loves hidden. I think he is a little fond of hidden, especially hidden hard rock. I think that's where he really shines.
And not to interrupt, notice we got a 100 roll from Cyro.
Actually? Damn!
Yeah, mogging the 75 from Tien. It looks like the match is already decided.
Yeah, the Cyro getting the mental boost from that one, I bet. Now, for bans, I believe Cyro will ban a hidden map, or a free mod map. Probably a hidden. Defectum banning no mod 4, I mean, that's obvious. Banning gimmick against a gimmick player. That's very reasonable. Cyro might actually ban skill cap. I think the Defectum has better...
Another HGDT ban. Apparently this has been quite popular amongst all of the audiences. Wanijimaru in shambles. And a no-mod pick. No-mod 2 pick right off the bat. This is also something that we've seen in a lot of matches.
Yeah.
The very first map.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Cyro being the DDKK player of the bunch, naturally goes towards the techie picks, especially against a full-out player like Defectum. And he will try to abuse the fact that he doesn't need to try as much to hit the notes, not as much as the full alters need.
All right, we got readies. We're going to kick off our first match. And here we have our players waiting for this map. And this map is kind of a tricky one. So when the stats come up for the first time, I want you to divert your attention towards
star rating.
The star rating and the BPM. That is not deceiving you. That is a 73.5 BPM.
Although this might be 75 BPM, I can promise you, you will not be tapping 75. You will be tapping double, maybe quadruple throughout this map. And with all the different snapping changes, it's definitely not an easy pick. Maybe one of the harder ones to act in this whole pool.
And we can already see a miss from Tien. So Cyro already making the extent of his first pick. And he's holding incredible accuracy, at least he was right before that miss, but even still he's able to maintain a lead of about 6,000 points.
Yeah. Holding the AC lead, not the combo lead right now, but it doesn't matter that much. The combo difference isn't that much that it matters for score. So Cyro just needs to hold on and not miss.
Yeah, and already we can see that these snappings, all sorts of intervals, things that like don't make sense even if you're listening to the song. The lead has stabilized to about 7,000 right now. Combos are mostly recovered. Here's a slow section and it's hell to act.
This part is surprisingly difficult for bongo players to single tap and to keep finger control. And as I said, that Cyro finds a miss. And Tien actually finding a huge lead. His accuracy has been improving immensely. And now we have a little calm section. Tien building up to that 400 combo mark where the score multiplier is maxed. Cyro just not dropping 100s and hundreds, and from what once was athlete is now a really, really big act difference as we're going into one of the Kiais.
The Ki is rather comfortable patterning-wise and interval-wise, so it's unlikely that we'll see that dramatic of a miss from Tien right here, who's going to look to consolidate this lead and convert it all the way to the end.
Ooh. Tien missing the finger control there, but it doesn't seem to matter all that much. The score lead is shrinking by a kind of fast. Oh, but the mono catches Saru off guard, and now Tien has the golden opportunity to catch the first breakpoint of this match.
As we continue right here, it is a 35,000 point lead. I don't know if this is possible, especially with the way that Tien is playing right now.
Having the act lead and just having the... It doesn't seem like this is all that difficult for full ult. I mean, it's gonna take a lot for Tien to lose here, and as we're moving into the last section, ooh, Tien finding a break, but can't go 60k score down by a few notes. And that's the first break point.
Yeah, all right. That was a great first map. Everyone clap.
Tien performing quite well. Less misses and less and better combo. It looks so great for Siren in the start.
Yeah, just shy of 97% for Tien, and that's rather impressive on this map.
Yeah, especially for, I would say, a guy that isn't that known for his tech skills. But he has practiced. He has been practicing throughout the week. I've seen him on the grind set, and getting that, it's not too surprising. But Saru, I don't think he's too happy with that score at all. Yeah. And Tien going straight into what Saru hates. This is probably one of the maps he just does not want to play at all after the hidden double time.
Yeah. Hidden 2, we've also seen be picked a lot in the previous matches. The gimmick here is streams. There are streams, the SV changes, it gets less the longer it goes down, so you have to really focus on the patterning, which is also not free by any stretch of the imagination. So we will see this consistency check right in the middle, and then right at the very end, it gets pretty tricky. We have some low SV sections with a bit of tech sprinkled in.
A bunch of 1-6, an awkward finger control here. I'm excited to see how Saru does on this. I'm pretty sure he says it's sideread. Yeah, Saru says, I don't think Saru has played this a lot. I might have played it once or twice, but I don't think it matters. I think Tien probably has this on hold. But Tien making sure to say that this is a bungo map. I won't say the first word because then we might... But I'm excited to see. Saru isn't known for his hidden, so it's going to be quite difficult for him. But
right, this is not a map that I'd want to sight read at least.
No, oh, for sure not. If you're in the groove, you might get a good combo, maybe low miscount, but accuracy is just not there. And we can see already that both players dropping accuracy and Saru are just dropping so much more. Kind of the same situation we saw earlier with TCC, except Saru actually finding a break this early.
Yeah, though it looks like he stabilized a little bit more. I would say erring a bit on the late side. The UR meter is cut off a little by his camera right now. But if he's able to get that centered, then he can start to begin to make a bit of a dent in this lead, but it's already 68,000 and climbing.
But yeah, Tien looks so comfortable on this. I think he enjoys hidden streams. Streams in general he really likes, so I think this should be quite comfortable for him. We just have to see if he can pull off the FC.
And here we begin. Now it's very hard to tell just by looking at it, but the patterns are not simple. They force you to constantly change which hand is dominant, which hand is passive.
But addition of the finishers that just randomly comes in around, you really need to focus your reading and doesn't get tripped up by the ninja.
Yeah, they can just keep on going, they keep on going. We have another half of this. The patterns do not get any easier, and Tien is still comboing. Saru trying to find a lead, but he's not able to.
Yeah. Tien on route to get the #1 score on this. I believe we've only seen one FC on this, unless you FC this earlier.
No, I was nowhere close and nowhere near this accuracy to 99.38 and climbing.
Now we have a few more streams until we get into the 1/6 section.
Yeah, this is a bit of a break, at least compared to the previous sections. But now it's going to begin with tech.
And now we're gonna have all eyes on T. His accuracy is just so good. We just have to see if he can keep the FC going.
Yeah. These are not only 1/6, but a step up from those two because they're kind of offhandy. They have a bit of a single quarter notes leading in to the ticks, and here we get to the very slow part, and there's a miss!
Tien unfortunately finding a break at the start of the lower section. This was en route to be the best score of the day, even maybe of the tournament.
This part's so tricky. You might notice those blue notes look a little bit more blurry. That's because they're actually two notes stacked upon each other. You have to hit them really close to each other, and Tien's able to read this perfectly.
Wow, wow, wow. What a score from Tien.
1 million on any map from this pool. Nothing to scoff at. That's incredible.
Oh, for sure. And he held all the way until the end. I mean, if you read that a little different, that might have been an FC. And he has... Yeah, vi ser nesten en bohem score her from Defectum.
Yeah. The players talking about how bright the lights are. This is, I think, certainly something that's a bit of a surprise for anybody who's new to live events. This is kind of just a consequence of the fact that they have to be able to see our faces well in the crowd, and the only way to do that is to literally
blind the players,
present us with the sun.
That's really unfortunate. I don't know how bad that is for the other game modes, but when you have that little playing field on hidden, and as well it's so dark, any kind of light just makes it insanely hard to read.
Yeah. And oh my god, is that a Nomad 6 pick?
Seems like a Nomad 6 pick.
Wow. Okay, this is meant to be our skill cap map of the pool.
Syro banking on that Defectum hasn't practiced as much. I know this is quite hard for both playstyles. I find this kind of very tricky. And Syro just banking on that Tien is also finding this tricky.
Yeah, I predict this map is going to be a straight-up slaughterhouse for both players. It's going to be about who misses less rather than who's able to hold combo because the patterns are relentless. The snappings are rather tricky to deal with.
I think we're going to see Defect Tien. High miscount, low AC, whatever combo. And then Syro's going to be the opposite. High AC, high miss AC, like 100 count, and low miscount. Kind of how KDDK versus DDK normally goes. Right. And we're going to see a quite, I think this might be quite close. I think this is a real good chance for Syro to get a point on the board.
Yeah. Players practicing, they might already be playing. And here we go. The first is a little bit simple. It stays calm for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then you will know when the drop hits.
Yeah. And then it's just relentless. It's notes after notes after pressure, and it's like you will barely get any break at all.
Right. Mapped by the one and only Irone Osu. These kind of speed techie maps, trademark of theirs.
And I know Jongen our pooler is quite fond of this mapper, so that means that the maps are very good. And now we're starting into the first hard part.
All right, it's tied now. We'll see how long this lasts. And look at that. Look at the snap. It's immediate miss from Tien. Syro's able to hold.
Syro holding combo, hitting that mono. Oh my god, keeps going. A little miss there, but his lead is still quite massive.
Yeah. Accuracy is about even. Tien managing to maintain a combo, but as I say that, there goes the miss. Syro holding it out.
Syro hitting everything he needs. Oh my god, he's hitting the monos.
All right, the first break. And here we get mixes of bursts of 4 and 5. This is really tricky for full ult because you have to switch which hand is dominance. Ooh, the doublets, not catching anybody.
Oh, nice hair from Syro. Oh my god, he's hitting. Oh my. Yeah, that's a break, but his score lead is still quite massive. Hits the mono.
Yeah.
He just keeps on going.
Keeps on going. They're both breaking at around the same time. The combos are dead even. The accuracies are dead even. With Syro with the earlier lead. And as I say that, it swings all the way over to Tien.
A huge break from Cyro makes the lead go into TN's favor, but it's still not over. We still have a quarter of the map left.
Oh, and they both effectively hit the last burst.
Yeah.
The remaining of the map, it's tricky, but it's consistent, and it's something that both players will be able to combo. This lead of TN's might carry him all the way through, but Cyro does have the momentum. All depends on the ending.
Oh, Cyro single tapping. This is favorable for him, I think. Ooh, as I said, he finds a miss. The lead is just growing in TN's favor. That's not what you want to see if you're a Cyro supporter. And another miss is just got to put icing on the cake. TN just holding combo throughout the section, and that makes it go down. Cyro looking so incredibly strong throughout half this map, and then it was just one big break that took everything down.
Right, and huge props to Tian for sticking it through. He was comboing like some of like the really hard parts.
Cyro finding a PP here on stage. That's good for him. But I don't think. I think he knew he had a little bit more in him, and I think he could have won that.
Yeah, and Tian found his next pick. In the meantime, it is hidden 1.
Tian hidden abusing Cyro. I mean, finding that hidden is the easiest option to find a win.
Yeah, and I think the hiddens for this pool rather unique. You usually see more conventional 1/4 patterning, like pretty expected rhythms, but Yongin, our head puller, begs to differ on that front.
Yeah, he does not like the normal hidden one. Usually consistency, maybe a little speed, maybe a little streams, maybe a little techie, I guess. Here it's just full swing. Full swing, difficult reading, high SV. And hidden 2, which is usually just perma-slow, incredible slow, maybe some different snappings and such. Here it's just up and down streams.
Yeah, swing is one of those skill sets that you kind of have to dedicate specific time to. Takes a long time to get into it just because it feels so different to have your hands like kind of gallop in exactly the right intervals. And here you're slapping hidden on that. You have to memorize these intervals that change in ways that you might not be expecting rhythmically.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think Cyro kind of have a head start on that front on the swing part because he's a bongo, so he would automatically be kind of doing the gulping part if you're single tapping. But I know Tian is very comfortable on the swing, and that's why he picked it.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to see how it plays out right now. Yeah, immediate difference. Immediate act trap for both of them, but only Cyro with the miss. Yeah, and you'll see the snappings change between 1/3 and 1/4. Intervals frequently, and you have to snap these if you want to maintain some semblance of accuracy. We can see this from actually both players. Cyro holding on pretty well, but unfortunately finds the miss there. It's going to be a 3% accuracy difference. In the meantime, he will be playing from behind.
Tian has been practicing this a lot. I know some of his favorite maps of all time, Honey Trap and Falling Down. If those who know, though they are really good, and he's been practicing a lot. So I'm not surprised of his score right here. It's so incredibly good.
Yeah. And here we get the first. I found these like very tricky to learn because the notes are moving at a pretty reasonable speed, but because of all the snapping changes, that's like more information that you have to put into your working memory.
Oh, for sure. And then you have to tap him perfect to get some sort of act as well. And if you get one off, you might get the whole chain off, and then your act is just gone.
Yeah. But both players navigating through the entire Ki, and in particular, Cyro was maintaining a good combo, an unfortunate miss right at the end. But the fact that he's able to like maintain these combos shows that it's not totally uncomfortable for him. It's just the fact that like Tien has
so much more hidden knowledge, and he's been playing this a lot, so it's like automatically it's kind of bad for Cyro because he's just experienced with swing. I just want to note that Tien is actually still on the FC through this map, and with pretty good accuracy. I would say this is pretty good accuracy.
I would agree with you 100%. 97.4. Potential to bring it all the way to 98 at the end of the map. We'll have to see how it plays out. And that's a 100,000 point difference in this potentially penultimate map. And it is the ball is Tien's court. He finds a miss. This could be the start of something, but Cyro will need many more in order to make a comeback.
Yeah. Quite clean recovery here from Tien, like instantly recovering after a break, and now he just still keeps on going. Not dropping too much accuracy, maybe one here and there, but it looks quite strong for him. This might be a good midnight. This might get over 900k. Oh, but that miss, that might not happen.
Another miss from Tien, and it is unfortunately traded by Syro right afterwards.
Yeah.
I think this will seal the deal.
Luckily, the score like shrunk by like 20,000 in that period, so 940k on this kind of map is not bad. It's really, really good.
That's good right there. We can actually see there's a rather similar miscount. Syro was able to read, but that accuracy difference ended up being the primary factor, and I think that does, in partial, come to a playstyle difference.
Yeah, for sure. And then the comfort also, you look at the combo. Tien had like 3 times, 5 times more combo.
Oh, and this was a sight read for Syro.
Oh. Yeah, no, this could have gone better for him if he played it a few times.
Yeah, for sure. But Syro does have the pick. He has an opportunity to make a difference. So we'll have to see what he chooses. Is there anything that he's comfortable with? And this is kind of a hard ask, especially for a pool that's this hard.
Great question.
You can see
Hard Rock 2, I would say probably, but I think he knows Defectum score on that, so...
Do you know Defectum score on that?
I know. I don't know the score, but I know how good he is on the skill set.
Yeah, that is not a map that I would want to sight read because like if it's like fast 200, that means that the nodes are like moving faster than like what you're like supposed to expect for this kind of difficulty, and just like reacting to that on the stage, down 4 to nothing.
Yeah. I don't think he's sight reading Hard Rock 2 though. I'm pretty sure since he likes Hard Rock, I think he has played this once or twice, and even then, I think he can read this sight read. I think his Hard Rock reading is that good. But we're gonna see a Frima 2 instead.
Frima 2, Nasu is not fruits. I hope we shall all understand this by the end of this map. It is a banger. It is mapped by HC. Great mapper.
Great mapper. Tien, go ahead, Hard Rock. I don't think he heard me. He heard me.
Oh,
This is incredible.
he heard you, or maybe this is just the way that he plays.
True. I mean, he is very, very good on the hidden Hard Rock.
I couldn't imagine doing it on this map. We'll see for ourselves like what that looks like.
Well, I did earlier. I got like 600.
Did you practice HDHR?
No. I was sight reading. No. I mean, it's quite nice to read. I think his reading capabilities is there. I think the tapping is the harder part.
Oh wait, no shots. No shot. It's a duel match.
No, I don't. No.
He says Aura Farm.
no.
It's possible. It's possible. I think we both want to see it, even though we won't be seeing the notes.
Have to see. I think Tien's definitely playing hidden Hard Rock, but Syro, is Syro trolling or is he actually capable of playing hidden Hard Rock? I don't know.
We'll have to see. And yeah, as for the map itself, I'd say that FM2 is gonna play a bit like the HG1 that we just saw, except the notes are gonna be a lot faster depending on.
Yeah. I would say maybe a slower Nomad 6.
Slower Nomad 6. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, kind of like how you play it at least. You would kind of play it like speed tech and like a tech normal.
Yeah.
Now we have the players moving in. We're seeing a double Hard Rock.
Double
actually.
Hard Rock. Okay. Yeah, and that makes sense because these snappings are so hard to read on hidden.
No, for sure. As a player who played this with hidden, I think this was quite difficult with hidden, but it's not impossible. It's quite easy to read. Tien actually finding a break on a finisher there, and Syro having a little lead. You've seen a few leads here from Syro throughout this match, but he wasn't able to hold it on, and as we see there, he wasn't able to hold it on the monos.
Monos being the primary weakness of BBKK players.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And Tien actually recovering quite well here from the early miss. 98.6 on this free mode 2.
With Hard Rock, this is an overall difficulty of I think 10 by this point, right?
9.8.
9.8 maybe.
I'm not entirely sure.
Or actually, no. I think it's below 9, but still, like, so hard. And that's finally a miss from Tien.
Yeah, I mean, even still, with if it's 9 or not 9, The snappings are so different all the time that the accuracy requirement just gets a lot higher by default.
Yeah. Both players able to nail those KKDD rolls into the finishers.
As a DDKK player, it should be quite easy for him, and he should be able to read it, but Actem is another question.
And they're just so fast.
Yeah. I mean, considering Cyrus on 94 accuracy and dropping, it doesn't seem like he's the most comfortable on this. Might be another side read.
Yeah, and these slow Amano's gonna catch him again. This is a step up from like the conventional patterning because they're changing the rhythms and you have to kind of count all of that out.
Yeah. And Tin's on a good way here to get the 5-0 sweep, but he just needs to hold on for a third left, third more. And anything can happen. I mean, Tin can get a massive note block and give Saro the edge, but as it stands right now, 100,000 is a lot of score to get back. Especially the way Tien is playing. I don't.
Dude, I can't see any 100s from his screen. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Slider velocity getting really fast right now. He's gonna catch any players off guard. Not Tien. Oh, as I say, that's
another drop, but it doesn't matter. It's still over 110,000. This is the hard part for full ult. I think this is you kind of need to go fast and slow, while bongo players kind of just do whatever. And we see a bongo player do whatever. His accuracy kind of dropped a lot, but it wouldn't change anything. The score that is still up in the 110s.
It's Tien who holds through, and we are at the outro, and I believe this match is set. Let's go through the last notes. And we see it 939,000 to 821. The winner of the game and the match is Tien.
Really good job here from Tien. Tien actually had a few scores that could have rivaled the best players in the tournament.
Absolutely.
So really good job. And now he has another chance of doing exactly that when he's playing Poached tomorrow over the Hedge 2015, as he did last year.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a tough match. If I was Bosch, I don't think I'd be exactly the most comfortable after witnessing this performance. And as always, let's give a big hand to Cyro, who put up really great scores.
Yeah, no, I think he kind of didn't practice. He played a game called Mahjong a little bit too much. I wouldn't know anything about playing a lot of Mahjong. I've never played Mahjong in my life, actually.
Have you never?
I've never played Mahjong, trust guys.
It seems to be the reason that half your country came to this event.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But yeah, if you say he's only been playing for a year and a half, that's ridiculous to be able to like play this well at like this hard of a pool.
Yeah. I think Cyro has more to show as well. I think this isn't his greatest performance. I think he's kind of upset by the gimmick pick in general, and then of course Tien banning it. But if there was more of his skill sets, I think he would have shined much more. We're gonna see that. I mean, his improvement has just been massive the last couple of months, and we're gonna see more of that throughout the next couple of months. And I'm really excited to see where he goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Future Norway looking good.
Yeah, I think Norway, the new gen Norway, all the new gen Norwegians have been knocked out today by the old gen, but I wouldn't say that it wasn't without the fight. I think everyone has their strong suits of the new gen, and I think Norway is going to shine in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. We might even see it at subsequent COEs. Only time will tell. I think that's all from us right now. We have one more Taiko match for you, and it will be Yoji versus Cheese Stingy. So stay tuned for that.
That will be in 15 minutes. So nice. We'll see you then.
All right, signing out.
Hello? Is this the Kata Kata Wooting Club? I guess I got the wrong room. Just my luck on my first day at Uwu High School.
Eh? Hey man, you must be Marco, the new transfer student, right?
Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you.
I'm Sander, the club rep of the Kata Kata Wooting Club. Come on in.
Yeah, I always loved gaming and keyboards, so I thought this would be a great club for me. Look, this is my keyboard.
It's a nice keyboard, but I think you can do better. Let me show you what I got.
Eh, sugoi! A Wooting?
This is my Wooting 60 HEV too. Pretty awesome, right?
Man, I wish I had a wooting myself.
Well, Marco, you don't have to worry, because we have a very special club member.
Hello!
What is that?
I'm Switchy. I'm so happy to meet you, Marco.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
A true gamer needs the blessing of rabbit trigger and adjustable actuation to reach their full potential. Are you ready to become a true gamer?
I will do my best. Gambarimasu! Man, this game f***ing sucks. The things you have to do for the eroge buff. I miss you, HVIC.
for landing.
All right, hello everybody and welcome to the last match in the round of 16 for the Taiko tournament and our last Taiko match for the day. We are gathered here with my co-commentator, Quiet Water, aka Mist, for Cheese Stingy, top 100 player from Taiwan, and his opponent will be Ioji.
Quite the international match we have here. First match, we don't see a lot of these matches, but this is entirely out of Europe. We have
Oh yeah.
on my left, Yoji from Mexico, coming in to have fun with their friends and play the Taiko tournament. And to my right, the previous Taiko champion.
Yeah, defending champion over there, looking to go back to back this time, and certainly his round one opponent. It's very much on paper should be Cheese's day, but Ioji is a set some very strong hidden scores during the qualifiers.
Yeah. So
might not be free on every single match, but only time will tell. We'll have to find out.
Oh, for sure. She's been good at everything. She's won last year for a reason. He's good on everything, but
yeah, it is impressive because he's good on everything, and you have to say, over the last year, he's only gotten better.
Oh, for sure.
Which is incredible.
I think the strategy here is how many scores can I hide from my opponents?
It may very well be. Cheese is definitely going to look to go all the way here and see what Ioji can do against him.
Yes, oh, for sure.
Brilliant. Yeah, we've... a couple of players did say that the lights on stage were a bit too blinded by the lights, that popular song as it goes, but hopefully they should be able to play hidden a bit better, which definitely will help out Ioji in this case.
For doing this kind of stuff. He did this last year. It became a staple in the Thai community with his GIF. His GIF making skills, or as the professionals call this, a GIF.
Get off stage, out of here. I'm kicking you from the tournament. But yeah, right. Shouldn't be too much longer. I think the players are just joining into the lobbies now, from what I can see. Oh, do we need Ioji to join the lobby?
Ioji practicing the...
practicing a hidden map. They're going to take this one to the wire, but we'll get them in a moment. I think they've got HUD turned off, which is why they can't see they've been sent the invite.
Yes. I mean, you wouldn't want to be distracted mid-map.
Yeah, exactly. Ioji. Yoo-hoo. We'll get their attention in a minute.
While we're waiting for the last player to join the lobby, gotta look at this
pool.
Quite nice. I think this is quite different from what you usually see in a Taiko tournament. We usually see like 5 or 6 no mods, 2 hiddens, 2 hard rocks. We see 2 hard rocks, but then 3 free mods. Nothing else. No DT hidden, no DT hard rock. Maybe a second DT is what you see, and a 3rd free mod.
Yeah. So, funnily enough, when obviously I asked Yongin, infamous Yongin, to be the pooler for this tournament, and I asked him what kind of. He asked me if I had like a set selection of mods in mind, and I said, "It's up to you. You're the pooler." And he's like, I think he literally said it was cool. I'm gonna do something a little interesting.
Yep, that's Yongin.
And then he came back with a DT hidden and a DT hard rock, which it's not that common. I think pretty much the only other place Taiko players will have played this in a tournament would have been, I think, Tart or Jort. One of GT's tournaments. Yeah,
GT hosting both of those tournaments. Some of these players are actually playing in the tournament this weekend. But this is the first one in a really long time where we see unconventional mods in our map pool.
It is indeed, and both players have rolled. Cheese rolls a 57 and Ioji, she rolls a 13, so Cheese will be winning the roll and will ban Hidden 1. Sensible ban, as we've just said. Ioji, she's very good at Hidden, and I guess that's probably really more of the, one that's more uncomfortable for Cheese.
Yeah.
And yeah, and really for Ioji, banning DT.
Yeah. Banning anything speed in general is the angle here. I don't think it's hard to win against Cheese on any kind of speed and DT, and then on top of maybe not being that comfortable on it yourself.
Yeah, I think quite fairly, it's quite fair to say it's hard to win anything against Cheese. He was pretty much one of their mainstays as well for TWC this year. He's incredibly experienced tournament player, went on a great run with them actually in the aforementioned Taiko World Cup, and I think he's been a lot more active in tournaments, ironically, since his last COE GTS win.
Yes, there wasn't a lot. I can't remember if he played in Nightmare Taiko Tournament, Nightmare Taiko Journey, posted by Shinjin, but he is playing in Jort, and he got seed 1 in Jort, which is a pool kind of similar to this, with a lot of unconventional stuff. So
yeah, he's definitely one of those players I think has been around for a couple of years at a very high level, but is now. IOG busts out their fan to keep cool. I do not having to envy these players, especially playing some of these speed maps with how warm it is in here. And but without further ado, I believe we are getting underway with Hidden 2, first map of this match. And this could be pretty close.
Yeah, EOG is very, very, very good on this kind of map, and I can imagine to see that they have practiced this a little bit. I don't think they want to practice a lot of this because this wasn't really their intention to play in the Taiko tournament. They just signed up because we kind of needed it.
Yeah,
they were here, we needed some players, so it's like, why not? This is just for fun, right? But when you can have a really, really good chance of winning at least one map, why not try and win that one map?
Take your opportunity, and they are certainly doing that here against Cheese. Cheese, both players are still holding on to their FCs, but Cheese has a little bit of a dip in accuracy off the start here, down to the low 97s. IOG also had a bit of a wobbly start, but like many hidden players do, settled into the map proper now, hovering around that 99%. But we've not gotten into the real meat and bones of the map yet, as there is a crucial miss for IOG as we get into the streams.
Yeah. Missing on that, the gimmicky part of Ninja Notes is definitely not nice, but IOG has found a great recovery, only 10k away, but here the finishers again just tripping her up.
Yeah, oh, and a miss in the middle of the stream, and that chunks a huge amount of score out of IOG and gives a massive lead to Cheese, and it's so difficult to recover from these streams once you miss in the middle of them. Not only do you have to contend with a note lock, but you've got to contend with the fact that you don't know what note you're supposed to hit.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what playstyle IOG is, so it's kind of difficult for me. But I bet they're KDDK, and when you're missing and trying to see what hand you should start on, I bet it's hard.
It is really difficult. And yeah, so far Cheese, who has recovered fantastically as well from his earlier accuracy struggles as well, up into the 99s and still holding on to that FC. And yeah, with a incredibly wide lead here over IOG. This map, unfortunately, looks like it may very well be over as we enter into the last quarter. Cheese on for a truly impressive score. I think this would be highest score so far.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If he can pull this off.
There's only been one FC, I believe Aurora got that FC, but Aurora had below 99 accuracy.
Ooh, but he misses on the tech section.
Yeah, I mean that's where Tien also got a miss. He was also on route to get the best score in the on this so far, but ultimately finding the break on the exact same note, I believe, as well.
Yeah, an unlucky miss there from Cheese, but it's not going to affect the outcome of this map too much. And with a comfortable lead, will take the break point off of IOG. Yeah. And unfortunately, they're just not able to handle those streams as well as they needed to.
Oh, for sure. I think there might be a little uncomfortability in how the patternings were coming in, and then just chain missed off of that, and then
a little bit of nerves. Obviously, I think this is the first time IOG's been on stage playing. Yeah. And to do that on main stage, you know, with the lights blaring down on you, it can bring in those nerves a little bit. But Cheese has been there, been here before, done it before, won it before, and looking very comfortable. and goes with the No Mod 5 pick, Whispers of the Deserted. And that seems like a sensible pick. I mean, he's just seen IOG struggle a bit on streams,
Yep.
so pick the other stream map.
And this is also from qualifiers. I believe she's got #1 or #2 overall on the stream map, and this is slower, so this might be easier, but the patterning is also quite weird.
Yeah, the patterning is very difficult, and I think this suits Cheese. Obviously, he's picked it for his first pick.
Yeah, and this is I think this might be one of his top 3 skill sets.
Stream. Yeah.
Yeah, stream, and then you have AC, DT, and like hard rock and stuff.
Well, yeah, here's a 2-digit, and to be at that kind of high rank, you do kind of have to be good at DT and stream in some regard. That's kind of the meta at the moment. So
yeah,
slap a little hidden on there.
Let's see. Georgis doesn't seem to be that confident on the streams, unfortunately, but anything can happen.
Geez, that's the desk, not the keyboard.
Yeah,
think
that's a wrong place to tap, buddy.
That's what IOG needs Cheese to do for this next map.
So let's see.
Cheese has found the keyboard.
He has found the keyboard. He has found the first notes, and he hasn't dropped yet. My bad.
Well done. You have had an incredible power in casting people so far today.
Thank you. I take it with big pride of castle crushing.
I don't think the players will thank you a lot for it, it has to be said, as we get into the streams proper. And it's always funny to be on main stage with this match, because you can feel the stage vibrating from the song.
Oh my god, actually, yeah, no, yeah. I do feel it.
It's quite funny. Ooh, clean miss actually from IOG. I thought that was going to be another serious note lock, but manages to recover very, very well.
I think that was a miscount on the mono there. I was catching off guard, but quick recovery. As I say that, another little miss, but it wasn't too many notes, so the score lead doesn't go too far.
Yeah, not finding too much loss in these misses, but still finding them nonetheless. 40k lead for Cheese. Now, that could all be undone with one note lock, but I mean, you can see what Cheese is doing right now. It's not quite an SS, but it is as about as close as you can get.
I think I've counted his 100 so far, and that's his 4th even, as he's going into this lower section, and George is not comfortable with the real dense patterning here of this.
I think it looked like they went into that with the wrong timing. I think a little bit too early on there and sort of got out of sync with the stream and led to that note lock. But either way, I don't think, even if they were FCing, they've just dropped too much accuracy at this point, I'm afraid, to be keeping up with Cheese, who is on an absolute monstrous tear right now. But yeah, this is kind of so incredibly comfortable for him that you're going to struggle to find anybody in this tournament that's going to beat him on this.
Yeah, I think we might have one. We might have Over the Hedge, which is his Cheese potential 3rd opponent.
Yeah.
But so far, we're just looking at potentially the best score on this map in this tournament.
If he can finish it off, we've still got a little bit of the map to go, but this is the end of the biggest stream, I think. Now just a couple smaller ones left to get us to the end.
I believe this is the last one that goes all the way out to the end. She's pulling a performance, I believe, 4 100 still. I haven't seen on any more.
Yeah, I think maybe 5 or 6 100s possibly at the most.
Yeah, maybe 6 or 7.
About that.
Yeah, about that.
About 6 or 7. 8 100s actually, so we were wrong.
We both were. But really good performance. And Georgie, even though they weren't that confident at the start, that's a pretty good score. I'm pretty sure that beats like at least 5 people.
PB by 400k, says IOG, which, you know what, if true,
yeah,
doubling your score is never a bad thing. That's a good score.
And I want to say something kind of daring. That Cheese thing score is bad accuracy for him. I believe he can do...
You know what, you're right.
I believe he can do much better.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cheese has practiced this and has an SS in practice. In fact, you know what? He actually showed me that. He asked just before we started stream, he said, look at my score, and it was a 1/100. So that's definitely quite a low AC SS for Cheese. as they would say. And with the pick going back to IOG, they're going for DT Hard Rock.
This is a pure accuracy check. I mean, there's one tech part in the middle, but mostly a check for the most part, with OD over 10 with the DTHR enabled.
Yeah. We'll see what IOG can do. I think they said that they were going to struggle on the easy bits and hit the hard bits, which...
That's very reasonable.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
It's kind of rage bait, but I've done that before as well. And away we go.
Georgia not having the greatest start, but it's so early that this probably won't matter all that much. I know this is one of Cheese's better skill sets, I would say. This Ack Hard Rock. Getting third, I believe, in qualifiers on this map, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did very well, and it's very solid off the start. It has already dropped a couple 100s, but this is a very high OD map, so I'm not going to hold them too much against him. OG has recovered pretty nicely.
A really good score, I would say. I mean, 98 on a map like this is not an easy feat at all. We saw Botch getting 97 on this, and this is his skill set. This is his best map in the pool by far, probably. And it was kind of a low roll, but like when he gets a score like that, you know this is incredible.
You know that something is afoot. But yeah, first, nearly halfway through, IOG picks up their first miss.
Yeah, and that's at the start of the tech section. But look at Cheese, what is happening? 99.5 on a map like this? If he can keep this going, this might just be the score of the tournament already. And he still has a bunch more matches after this, potentially.
Yeah, Cheese is in very fine form right now. As we get into the second half of this match, still holding on to that sort of mid-99 FC. IOG's not putting up shabby numbers themselves. I mean, this is a solid score from IOG, but yeah, just how can you keep up with what Cheese is doing?
I think IOG's just missed on the really, really hard tech section, and right now dropping a little bit of accuracy, but most of the time they're holding really, really good accuracy and really, really good combo, I would say.
Yeah, it's just a couple stray 100s here and there, but they're just adding up over time. Whereas Cheese is not dropping that many 100s at all.
This score is mental. This score is nuts.
This is a crazy score if he can close this out.
The hardest part of the map is already over. There might be a few 1-6 here and there, but most of the map is just 1-4 left. And he's already on a 99.5. Yeah. So this score might just be nasty.
Tips over into 1 million on this is, quite frankly, insane.
Dude, 99.5 on DT Hard Rock, first match on stage with all these kind of debuffs, a new setup and everything, and he pulls a 99.5 on DT Hard Rock? Are you kidding me? What kind of score is this? What kind of man is this? Wow.
That is a ridiculous score from Cheese.
What do you do against this? What do you do against this? Can we do Cheese? Can you do an UR check on that?
What's the UR? He cannot.
We'll check it later.
But yeah.
Wow, but this score might be score of the tournament already. His
That's
first
tough
match.
to beat. That is a very, very tough score to beat, and that is going to be very, very scary for people looking to dethrone the champ, as it were.
Yeah, I know. This might just be an insta-ban for any player already. Like, no one's beating that by, like, margins and margins. He just pulled off 2 scores in a row. That's just nasty scores.
Yeah, and we've still got 2 more maps to go in this match as it is. And that was IOG's pick as well. So it's going to be over to Cheese now to see what they go with. What else has Cheese got in his pocket? What other skills does he want to show off? What other insane scores does he want to set?
Can I see the entire rest of the pool? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. No, he could pick every single map in the pool and beat any player on it, I think.
Based on what we've seen so far, it certainly looks like it. And he's going with no mod 3, which if he can pull off a similar score on, have we had a no mod 3 FC yet?
I think
did
Aurora
FC
I believe Aurora did. Let me double check that, but I believe he did, or was it really, really close?
I was going to say, it's 1 or none, which if Cheese can pull off an insane score like that on this pick, I mean, scary, scary stuff. When your only opponent in terms of comparative scores is like Aurora, you know you're swinging high already.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
yeah, Cheese saying he needs to be the fart right now, which is a reference to this map's diff name, which is "You are not the fart." I don't know why. Apparently that's an in-joke from somewhere, but I'm not cool enough to know. But yeah, away we go. Playing with Skibbity Slices.
Aurora did FC this with 98.87, 67 accuracy.
Yeah, IOG was not happy that this got picked. Not a skill cap player, at least not at these kind of speeds.
But this is not unknown waters for Cheese. This is one of his better skill sets, I think. I think he's very, very comfortable on speed. As other players watched, himself told that no one's probably beating Cheese on this kind of map.
It's very unlikely. You're just seeing the pure difference in comfortability right now. I mean, in Taiko, when you hit your speed cap, you hit your speed cap. You're not playing the map, which unfortunately IOG is experiencing firsthand here. Meanwhile, Cheese is doing, quite frankly, some insane things right now. He hasn't got to the most difficult part of the map, which is, for lack of a better term, the Navi 98 part. Those who know. But
those who know, and those who don't know, don't want to know.
No. The hardest 240 BPM map in the world, that is. A couple accuracy drops, but he's still in the high 99s as we get to the first KI halfway through. Surely, there's no way, right?
Dude, I believe he's on like 500s.
There's no chance. Okay, here it is. This is the part, these triples, so difficult to hit. He's SSing them.
Yeah, he's SSing them.
He's SSing them.
UR bar is just
Jeez.
non-existent as well.
1-100. 1-100 on that section.
Dude, this guy is just aura farming. He's setting score of the tournament after score of the tournament on like back-to-back maps.
1/4 of the map left. Can he close this out? One more Ki as the density really picks up. Oh, he picks up some misses! But he still is in the high 98 accuracy.
Even without chain miss, that was probably like 10 misses in a row and it's still on high 99. This beats most players, even with like a big chain miss. And he still has better accuracy than Aurora.
This is going to be
with misses.
He's back into the 99% for the accuracy, just hovering around there as he drops some 100s. The end of the map coming. This is a ridiculous score from Cheese. And finishes on exactly 99.
And the fact that like he almost got more misses than 100s and he missed on one part is crazy. That's crazy to me.
Check him, PC. Check him, PC, bro. What is this man doing?
I don't know what he's doing. we just got a staff confirmation that he is not able to cheat on this computer. So
I don't believe it.
That is real skill.
But yeah, there we go. And with that incredible score, Cheese is now 1 point away from the sweep. And is studying his options as well.
Literally mod checking right now.
I will say it's quite funny that in person, the players have to look at the physical map pool like on the screen. I think
that's really funny.
It's quite funny. Obviously, in an online match, you would probably just have it pulled up on your browser or whatever. But
here you have the option to just, where's the map pool?
Where is it? There it is. And IOG asking Cheese how he feels about Hard Rock 1. And looks like they're going Hard Rock 1.
I think Cheese, like all these maps he's played in this match so far is like, he can contend with #1 on this in the whole tournament.
I would be surprised if you pulled the stats for this round for just today. I don't think there's a map Cheese possibly hasn't set a #1 on in terms of the competition.
The only thing is
Hidden
because
2?
he missed on Hidden 2
Yeah.
and missed on Nomad 3.
I think that score must be close though with Aurora in terms of accuracy as well.
It's better accuracy by like 0.3%, but
That's a fairly sizable margin as well.
With 11 misses, I don't think it's number one. Well, we'll just have to see. And now we've started in with Hard Rock 1. Is this the first time we've seen Hard Rock 1 today?
No, I do believe we saw it in one match earlier today. That was on second stage. The exact match escapes me. But away we go with what could be the last map of the match for today for the Taiko enjoyers in the crowd. As we get to some tech sections, IOG picking up some early misses. Was holding pretty decently till then. As we get into the first TI, Cheese finally drops his SS.
Dropping a few 100s there, but like that's just not enough. Georgia just not happy with the skill cap of this pool at all.
It is a very, very difficult pool, and as we've seen from unfortunately quite a few players on these on this early round, just a little bit of a step too high for many of them.
I think if this pool was a few stages lower, Georgia would have a really good of a chance of contesting a tiebreaker even. But unfortunately, the skill cap is just a little bit too high, and they're just not comfortable at all.
Just slightly out of reach. Not out of reach for Cheese, however, who looks... I mean, he's looked incredibly comfortable on every map we've seen him on so far, and this is not changing. 99.2. You would argue bad accuracy based on what we've seen so far.
You would argue, but this guy did score of the tournament on DT Hard Rock, which is like 16 times harder to hack.
Exactly.
And then he gets kind of score like this. You know it's hard.
Exactly. Halfway through, he's holding on to the mid-99 FC. IOG has stabilized a little bit around the low 92s. He's building up some combo here, but probably because we're not too difficult with the tech section. Picks up some misses as I say that. She's still holding on.
99.4 FC even. I don't think Georgia doesn't have a bad score at all. I can't say that they do. They're holding their own. It's just the skill cappy parts that is.
They're playing well for them. They're playing well compared to themselves. Unfortunately, they have to play against him. And, he is tearing it up right now. 99.5 into the last quarter of the map. It does pick up a little bit. I think the reading. Yeah, here we go. One big stream gets a little bit higher SV.
Georgia's actually hitting that part, and now we're going into a KI. I believe this might be the last one. Georgia, unfortunate miss there from Georgia. Look, could have been really good, but still holding here. Haven't dropped in a while. The reading gets kind of difficult here. Hits a 1-6. That's incredible. Can they keep going? Unfortunately not.
And Cheese, on the other hand, closes out the KI. I think there's one mini KI left, but would be looking to finish out another high FC. Just this last little PI to go that I don't think is as difficult or as long as the other ones.
Unfortunately there, DDD KKK miss, but they've hit a lot of stuff in this map. I don't think this is a bad score at all. But when you're competing against 1058, I mean, what can you do?
13-100 FC, and I mean, what could IOG do against that? They played their heart out, and they played well, but unfortunately just up against the brick wall of Cheese, which...
Yeah, and it's crazy to think, is Cheese seed 3?
I think Cheese is seed 3.
This guy is seed 3, by the way. There's two people that's theoretically better, and he shows up scores like this. I think by far, he without a shadow of a doubt, he is the best player in day one.
Day one, he has more than proven his mettle. There's been a couple, the other top players have showed their mettle on a few picks, but they didn't quite have like the full match dominance that Cheese has just shown. And as a reward, his next opponent will be Vendel.
Yeah, that's a funny matchup because that could go both ways. But has Vendel practiced? Yes, no. I see you in the crowd, Vendel. Thumbs up. Have you practiced?
Did you practice, Vendel?
Yeah.
Bit of a shaky thumbs up, but I guess he's not going to let Cheese get away with an easy match against him. But
for sure.
That will have to be tomorrow, as it turns out, because that's all our matches for today. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, I think on second stage for our quarterfinals matches.
Everyone?
Yeah, I think all our quarterfinal matches are on the second stage tomorrow.
Nice.
So find us there or online.
But for now, we have one event left. There's a Survivor in a few minutes. Seems like 5 minutes. There will be a Survivor up here, so I bet all the OSU players that actually plays the game will come up stage now.
Yeah, they play the real game mode.
The real game mode. Taiko's the real game mode. Come on now, guys.
It is best game mode. But anyway, I think that does it for us. And yeah, we will see you all tomorrow and enjoy the Survivor show in a little while. Bye.
Did I say 5 minutes? I meant an hour and 5.
An hour and 5 minutes?
I'm
you got plenty of time. Hour and 5 minutes. Anyway.
I'm so tired.
Goodbye.
See you guys.
Hello? Is this the Kata Kata Wooting Club? I guess I got the wrong room. Just my luck on my first day at Uwu High School. Eh?
Hey man, you must be Marco, the new transfer student, right?
Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you.
I'm Sander, the club rep of the Kata Kata Wooting Club. Come on in.
Yeah, I always loved gaming and keyboards, so I thought this would be a great club for me. Look, this is my keyboard.
It's a nice keyboard, but I think you can do better. Let me show you what I got.
Eh, sugoi, a wooting?
This is my Wooting 60H V2. Pretty awesome, right?
Man, I wish I had a wooting myself.
Well, Marco, you don't have to worry, because we have a very special club member.
Hello!
What is that?
I'm Switchy. I'm so happy to meet you, Marco.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
A true gamer needs the blessing of rabbit trigger and adjustable actuation to reach their full potential. Are you ready to become a true gamer?
I will do my best. Gambarimasu! Man, this game f***ing sucks. The things you have to do for the eroge buff. I miss you, HVIC.
Yeah.